Yes guys, another welcome from me, Chaser Manager 0102. We have a requested video today on a player insight. Now first things first, right, I'm not really so familiar with this player at all. I know who he is, but I've bought him in very minimal games. And you can see him right there. Mario Yeps. Is it Yeps? Is that how it's pronounced? For the benefit of this video, that is how it's pronounced. Mario Yeps, a Columbian centre-half. Now I've fired up my Challenge 10 game, and I think the good thing about me using that as a base is you get to see certain players, how they develop within the game, as opposed to whatever I say about them in real life. Mario Yeps, Columbian centre-half, an absolute monster. He's one of those... how would you put it? He's like a beastly, huge fuck-off defender. Starts the game at River Plate, but in terms of real life, he was pretty much based, in Italy predominantly. I mean, I personally recall him at AC Milan for a few seasons. But that being said, I mean, he had more games at Paris Saint-Germain. I mean, he went to Nantes in France from River Plate before Paris Saint-Germain for 4 years. He went to Chievo before he went to AC Milan. Even then, he still went to Atalanta. And he certainly did a job for Columbia as well. Columbia, it was over century caps. That's for definite. He is 46 now, and he retired in 2015. So what was that then? So he retired quite old then, 39. But then I'm just reading actually something I know that I wrote. I didn't even work this out actually, spastic. He went to San Lorenzo, so clearly that was the twilight of his career. And his last competitive season was 14/15. So, he'd have been 30 or 39 years old, 38, 39 years old. So, good luck to him. But in terms of him as a player, centre-half, and in terms of the game, positioning he's got, I mean, I say God, I don't quite know what he starts at, but obviously we are 7 years into the game. But in terms of defence is very difficult to get consistency on CMO 102, and I feel the older you get, the better you get in terms of central defence. Let's have a look at now, right, okay, the problem we've got here is he never really left Argentina until recently, so these are not a true reflection on his performance at River Plate. Leverkusen 768 did well. Leverkusen last season a much more extended season, and he started well this season. Let me remind you that those 2 seasons that he's been at Leverkusen, or season and a half, it looks like, they're both the seasons that I was managing in German with Hertha Berlin. So, considering Leverkusen didn't win the title, he certainly had a cracking season last campaign. So, let's have a quick look at how he is injury-wise. He's not too bad. I think we've seen a lot worse than that. And let's just have a look at any suspensions. Okay, yeah. So a red card, misconduct. Yeah, so nothing bad really at all. But all that is in the last season. Ironically, that's really ironic that it's all in the last season. So nothing prior to that. But like I said, that's where the River Plate thing, I don't classify that as genuine. So Mario Yeps, a solid defender. Now, let's just have a check something. He hasn't got any second nationality. So if you're playing in the EPL, work permit wise, you should be able to get him by offering him 35 grand a week. Let's just have a look at something. He left for £9 million. I think he'd have a good value. Should be able to. So he's got to have a good value in order for the deal not to get cancelled. But he's also got to have a good reputation for you to be offering 35 grand a week. Unless, of course, he's already broken into the Colombian squad. I'm not sure how many caps he's at when the game starts. So you may get him on a work permit regardless. But nevertheless, quality player. And he would start at 25 years old. Yeah, 25 years old he would start at. So, in all honesty, he'd be a good player. And also, he's left-only preferred foot. You don't get many of them, left-only central defenders. I'm not sure what people's perspectives is about that, but in defence, do you like to have a left-footed defender on the left side and a right-footed one on the right? What's your preference? Do let me know in the comments down there below. So there we go. Without further ado, that's the end. And I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you've got any players you want an insight into, do let me know, and I'll gladly do one for you. So until next time, guys, from me, take it easy.